Welcome to Let's Play Super Mario Bros. 2. This was a request of a friend of mine. He goes by the name of Emus. He and I are staff members over at a forum called Kafuka. Now, I'm not going to go too much into detail about the forum, but, if you want to check us out, I'll have a link in the description pointing you to the board. But, let's get on with the game. We have 4 characters: Mario, Luigi, Toad, and Princess Peach. Mario is the well-rounded one. He is always the jack of all stats. He runs decently, he jumps decently, he digs decently. Luigi, on the other hand, is a little bit slower on the running and picking things up, but he jumps the highest of the 4. Toad is a bit of the opposite. He's faster in running and picking stuff up, but he doesn't jump nearly as high. Peach is the weakest of the 4. She's the slowest, she doesn't dig as fast, but where she shines is her ability to float after every jump. So if you've got any large gaps that you want to get across, use her. When it comes to this game, I'm probably going to just be playing as Luigi, because, well, Nintendo just had their Year of Luigi, and, well, let's continue that. So, without further ado, let's get going. So, the game just opens up, you're falling, and what the hell? This is just one of those things, it's like, what is going on in this cartoon? Turns out you're dreaming, but, that doesn't actually come out until the end. What we had there was Shy Guys, pretty mainstay of the Mario series. That was a Twitter that I just threw. Now, if you come up on this vine and come into this, the magic potion will give you a door that'll take you into kind of like a subspace of sorts, where it'll mirror the world. The plants will turn into coins. The cherries can be gathered again, which is actually nice on the stages that cherries are a little rarer, because for every 7 cherries you get a Starman. We've got the POW block here, just like you'd expect. Pick it up, throw it. Oh, right there we go. We got our 7 coins, well, our 7 cherries, excuse me. And then, what you have, that just lets you just kill things with impunity. If you come in here, this is the main way that you can get up in here. If you go to the left over here, you can uproot a couple bombs right here to blast out that wall. If you go in there, it will give you a shortcut to the boss. So, I'm just going to show it off for the sake of doing it. This bomb here is, in case you don't actually want to do that, because the rock wall comes back. Just, let the bomb go over here, and then come on. And then, if you come out here, put you back up on top. Come in here, it will get you another mushroom, which, the expanded health is amazing, especially if you're accident prone. If you come up here, there we go, Ninjas. This is where they originated in the series. We do see them again in Super Mario World, but they behave differently. I guess it's at this point where it's worth noting the differences between some of the versions of the game. This version is almost an identical clone of the original on the NES, but in the Game Boy Advance remake, Super Mario Advance, there would actually be another jar with a third mushroom that you can go into subspace for. Now, what we have here is Birdo. There's a lot of arguments over, is Birdo a dude, is Birdo a chick? I don't care, just kill her. Grab the crystal ball, and the owl statue opens in the wall. Once you beat every stage, if you went into the subspace and got some coins, you can use them to get 1-ups on the slot machine. A cherry guarantees 1 life. 2 cherries guarantees 2. If you get, like, with the radish, I think it gives it 2. Everything but the 7 gives, I believe, 2 lives. The 7, I believe, gives 5. But, just like every other slot machine odds, good luck getting 777. But, as you can see, the cherry only works if it's the first one, if it's on the first reel stopped. Great. Well, there you go, Lore. He wanted my email tone on my phone to go off. I forgot to silence it. But as you see here, every stage you start returns you back to 2 hearts, which is a nice touch if you ask me. Every stage has 2 mushrooms. Yeah, pretty easy. What you have to do is, this is locked here. If you're playing as Luigi, you can actually do your charge hop and come up here and skip the entire stage. If you go down these vases, it will take you into like a little sub-world. Every time it's different. Well, each individual entry is the same, is like in the same world. What you have to do is come here for the key. When you pick it up, it will wake up and enrage Phantom, which is this guy. If he touches you, he will hurt you. You don't want to mess around with him. There's a couple stages later on in the game where you've actually got to work around Phantom. But that's not until, I believe, World 6. I could be wrong. But if we come over here and bomb this, then drop this here, we can hop down here, grab our other mushroom, and head back in. If you position it, you can get another cherry if you really think you can use it. Come up here. Ah, fucking ninja. If you grab this right here, you can drop it anywhere here and use this as a great opportunity to get some coins for the slot machine. It's worth noting that you can only get coins from the subspace so many times. And then, whenever you're ready, just come in here. If you're playing as badly as I am on this stage, you're going to want to be careful with Birdo, because if you get hit by the eggs, you're going to take damage. If you run into Birdo, or him, her, itself, you'll take damage, as I stupidly demoed. Birdo's the same every time you fight him, except for when you see a palette variation. 3 hits, you're good. I think what I might do is actually look it up and see what each real prize, comes up as. If, of course. Usually what I do, I'm not all that patient, so I just hit all 3. Whatever happens, happens. But for the sake of this, I want to at least try to get a couple lives, even though it's fucking seizure warning. But there we go. We're not even through the first freaking world yet, and we're already at 13 lives. It's freaking crazy. But here we are, world 1-3. Come up here, just grab these cherries. Careful to sniff it, because, he gives no shits. You might want to put that there so that you can grab, or that could happen and you can completely miss your chance to get your Starman. But, if you pick up so many plants and they come out as turnips, they will turn into a stopwatch like that. If you grab that potion over here and come over here, you can get your second heart for the stage. And like you saw, picking up a heart works just like in The Legend of Zelda. You pick it up, it'll heal you. Now, we're gonna come over here real quick. If you came over here with the potion, it would take you to a warp zone if you go through this pipe. I believe it takes you to World 4. When you come in here, you're going to want to go up. Even Luigi's going to need a little bit of help because his normal jump doesn't go very high. Do a super jump. Actually, you might be able to make that. I'm curious. Be careful with the spark. Oh, wow. Anyone else, you would have to do a super jump and from on top of at least one of the mushroom blocks. But you grab the key, you'll piss off Fanto, and just I would say piss caution to the wind, but you see what happens every time I do that. Go as quickly as you can, but be careful. So you gotta sniff it here. You're gonna want to come to the right, because there's spikes down there. They won't kill you like in Mega Man, but they will hurt you. Which, as you could probably imagine, isn't all that nice. I wish I knew how the heart system worked in this version of the game, but I do know that in the Game Boy Advance version, if you manage to chain 2 kills together from a single throw, or you threw a giant enemy, I would give you a heart. I think it's based on kills in this one. But here we are at the boss of World 1. And it is none other than our buddy Mauser. What he does is he will throw bombs at you, and the whole point of it is to catch them and throw them back at him and let them detonate near him. It's interesting to note that bombs are one of the few things that enemies will throw at you that will not directly hurt you. But, if you're not careful and you cook the bomb off too long, it'll explode and hurt you. But 3 bombs, Mauser's down. And that'll do it. We didn't get any coins this time, so no bonus. But that does it for World 1. I think I'm going to cut it here so that, this is getting way too long so far. So, until next time, this is Trelior, signing out. See you guys next time. Bye.